Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a long awaited Disney haul. I might as well just call these collective Disney hauls by now. Before we get into it, if you hear any strange noises, my dog is in my room and she's kind of off and on playing with a ball. So yeah, I'm going to whiz through this like I did my Lush haul because it seems to be good when I do that. The thing I have in my hand is this Tangle Teaser, and you're probably like, what's a Tangle Teaser got to do with Disney? It's a Tangle Teaser from The Little Mermaid. So if you actually go to the Tangle Teaser website, they have all sorts of Disney Tangle Teasers, and I've always wanted to get myself a new Tangle Teaser. It is the base bit, I don't know what you call this bit, the smooth bit is a kind of pinky peachy coral colour, and then the spiky side, the actual brush bit, is a greeny aqua. So it is Little Mermaid colours, but as you can see on it, there's nothing really too Disney about it, so if you want something that's subtle Disney, great. It did come with stickers. I have the box. This is the box it came in. So it is official Disney, as you can see, and it does come with Little Mermaid stickers that you can put on the brush. I just chose not to because after the brush gets wet and as time goes on, the stickers will probably half rip off and it'll look really grubby, and I didn't want my brush to look grubby. So I'll probably just use the stickers for my journal. It is quite pricey for what it is, but I needed a new Tangle Teaser anyway, so I'm not too bothered about paying all that price for a mermaid colour brush. The next couple of things are the forbidden things I wasn't allowed to show in my Scentsy unboxing. So the first thing is a 101 Dalmatians, I nearly said rainforest cap, shower cap. Which will come in handy. I love 101 Dalmatians and I love 101 Dalmatians merchandise, and I do use shower caps quite often. I go for baths a lot, and most of the time I don't wash my hair and I don't want my hair getting wet because it takes forever to dry, so I always wear one of these. The other thing I got in that box was a Finding Dory face cloth, which is great timing because I also had another face cloth from a Scentsy box, but it's probably covered in my makeup and looking a bit grubby, so it needs replaced. The last thing I got from the forbidden thing was, I'm just all pulling it out right now, was this tote bag. This is what everything came in, and it's an Alice in Wonderland tote bag, which is really cool, so I can use it when I go out shopping and whatnot. I actually think you get these in Poundland. I'm not sure obviously because I never bought it myself, but a while ago Poundland had a whole load of Disney tote bags, and I kept going into Poundland because I really wanted one, and every Poundland I went into it never had them. I have one now. Keeping in with the Alice in Wonderland theme, we have a box. It's actually a really nice box, so I don't know what's on the box per se, but it's actually a box of a trio of tea from Whittards when I was really into Whittards, and it's an Alice in Wonderland range. So if you open it up, the box is really pretty. You've got the 3 teas in there. So I think from left to right, this is English breakfast tea, this is English rose tea, and this is Earl Grey tea. And I'll take them out. These are the little tea caddies, they're adorably cute. Now I can't remember what each individual thing is on the tea caddy, but I'll do my best to remember. I think the Earl Grey one is green and it's got the Mad Hatter on it. So there we go. And then, this is hard to do with one hand, there we go. And then the English Rose, I think, is pink and it's got the Queen of Hearts on it. I'm trying to turn it round without my fingers being in the way. And then the last one, the English Breakfast, I think is blue with the girl of the moment, Alice herself, on it. I've tried the Earl Grey and the English Rose. There's not really much to say about Earl Grey. Earl Grey's Earl Grey. The English Rose is quite interesting. I was going to buy it on its own, and then when I realised it was in this trio box, I was like, oh, yeah, no, I don't need to buy it on its own. And the English breakfast I've not tried, but it'll just be English breakfast. It is quite pricey for what it is. I bought it because it was Alice in Wonderland themed, and the caddies are to die for cute, and the box is really, the packaging is just absolutely beautiful. But you don't get a lot of tea in the caddies. You've seen the size of the caddies, they're pretty small, so it's quite expensive, but if you're a Disney collector like me, then totally recommend it. But if you just want it for the tea, then I honestly would just recommend buying each one of the teas separately. I'll quickly zoom through these because these on their own could be a whole video. But ages and ages ago I told you about the Disney range Scentsy had, and I wasn't going to talk about my Disney Princess Scentsy bars until my Disney haul. I'm going to talk about them now really quickly. So here's the bag they come in. It's a gorgeous little velvet bag. It's pink and it's got gold embroidery on the front. I can't remember exactly what it says. It might say Princess, it might say Disney Princess. I can't remember. So I'm just going to pull them out and show you them and tell you what princesses they feature and what they smell like. So I need to smell them first to know which one's which. Okay. Pretty sure this one is Ariel, but obviously it's not called Ariel, it's called Under the Sea. I don't know what colour it is or what the packaging's like. I assume it's green. But this one's, it's a nice smell. You know, I hate it because Ariel's my favourite Disney princess, but when they bring out smells, not just Scentsy, any company brings out smells associated with Ariel because she's under the sea, it's always like a fresh smell, and I like fresh smells, but they're not my favourite smell. They're not... I'm making that sound as if I don't like them. I do. They're probably like my second favourite smells, but I just wish it was like a candy smell or a sweet smell. It still smells really good. It smells a bit like a Mediterranean spa. It's quite cucumbery, it is quite spa smelling. I have another Scentsy bar, the Disney one, and it is the Finding Dory one, and I have spoke about it in my Scentsy video, and that Scentsy bar does smell like straight up like the sea mixed with the spa, but this smells like straight up a spa. So on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being disgusting and 5 being absolutely amazing, I'd probably give this a 3. It's not horrible, it's not amazing, it's just standard. It's okay. Next one we have... Oh, I think I know what one is. Yeah. Oh, okay. This next one is Mulan. Again, I think I've briefly spoken about this, but not in detail. I can't remember what the bar's called, itself is called. I can't remember. But Mulan is my second favourite scent out of all the Disney princesses. Its main note is rose. And I know you're probably thinking, rose, isn't that flowers? I thought you didn't like flower smells. I seem to be saying this a lot in my videos. People are going to think I'm all about the flower smells. I'm really not. Please don't start buying me flower smelling things. It is quite a rose smell, but it's sweet. It's very sweet. So it almost smells like if you've ever smelled rose argan oil from Lush. It almost smells like that, except it's much sweeter. Much sweeter. So I really like that one. We'll do the scale of 1 to 5 again. I'm going to give it, well, when I smelt it originally, I was quite excited about it, so I'm going to give it a 4. I think I know what this one is, but yeah. Ooh. This next one is Cinderella. Again, I can't remember what the official bar's called. This one is a floral one, but again, it's not full on floral, it's like a perfume kind of floral. So I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Because it's got that perfume kind of vibe to it, it's not too bad. On a scale of 1 to 5 again, I'd probably give it a 2.5, as in, I don't love it, I don't hate it, it's okay, but you know, if I was to smell it in the shop, I probably wouldn't buy it. So this is my least favourite princess. And as they say, save the best till last. Here we go, here we go. When I mean the best till last, I mean the best smell, not the best princess. Ariel will always be the best princess. That's nice. Belle. Belle is my favourite smell. I think her smell's called Enchanted Rose, but I could be wrong. Belle smells like very, very sweet orange juice. It is a very citrusy smell. And out of all of them, it is my favourite. You probably noticed that when I smelled it, I didn't go, oh, that's good. It might be because I've already smelt them like 100 times, so I'm not as excited about them. But I do remember when I first smelt Belle, I fell in love with her. So I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5, just because when I smelt it just there, I wasn't getting that, but it might just be the mood I'm in. It's funny that your mood does, your sense of smell, the smells you prefer, do tend to change on what mood you are. Like some days the thought of putting on a double chocolate chip chocolate candle, I'm like, no, too sickly, and I want to put on a fresh candle. So it just depends what mood you're in. So that is all Disney princess scents. I think they're still available to buy online if you want to get them. I don't know if you can buy this pack online. I'm assuming you can. This bad boy cost me £32 because I will say the Scentsy Disney bars are a bit more expensive than the normal Scentsy bars, but come on, it's Disney. Like, it doesn't matter who's doing it. Primark, Scentsy, you always have to pay extra when it's Disney. True to your heart, you must be true to your heart. I think that's what the Milan's bar's called. I think it's True to Your Heart. Zooming through this, the next thing I've got to show you is, yes, I'm going to say the C word, Christmas decorations. So my mum actually got me these when I was doing my half marathon. The video isn't up yet, or it might be. I don't know, who knows. Somebody in my mum's work told her that Primark are doing Disney decoration advent calendars. So my mum went into Primark a couple of weeks ago hoping that they would have them in, but they don't as of yet. Or they do have them in, but it's like the chip purse all over again. They just sell out mega fast. I don't know. But she got me some Disney decorations, so I'll take them out and show you them. I've actually moved them all now, so great. I don't know what one's what, but here we go. I'll do my best describing them as I've moved them. This one's my favourite just because it's the only one that's got Minnie's bow. So I think this one is black. It's black and very glittery. The glittery's coming off my hands, and she's got her gorgeous little bow, and it's like a cheap velvet material. And the Christmas decoration itself is black and sparkly, and it's in the shape of Mickey's head, or Minnie's head I should say. But you know, it doesn't have her eyes or her nose, it's just like the classic outline, which I think is really cute. This is the other black one. It's not as sparkly. This is a Mickey one. It's not as sparkly. I think this one has, it's either got snowflakes on it or icicles on it, which is really cool. They're all pretty much like the same shape, the same kind of Minnie head, Mickey head shape, it's just that they're different designs and colours. This is a red one. I'm not actually too sure what's on this one, but if I can feel it, this one's probably so far the least glittery. And this is another red one, and I think this one you can actually see Mickey's shorts on it. If it wasn't this one, then it's the other one. So that's all 4 of them. I don't know how much it costs because my mum got me it as a treat and I think they're super cute. I am seriously considering this year buying myself a little baby Christmas tree for my room and putting all my Disney decorations on them, because I feel like it's unfair of me to have all my Disney decorations on the Christmas tree. Plus, I feel like when I see cute Christmas decorations, specifically Disney ones, I feel like I can't buy them because it's not my Christmas tree and it shouldn't be just for me. So I thought, why not have my own wee baby Christmas tree? I don't know, we'll see. The other cute little present that my mum got me in Primark was, and I'm so excited to use them, a pack of 6 cranberry Mickey bath fizzers. So I haven't actually opened them up, so I don't know if they're actually in the shape of a Mickey head or not. I'm going to open them up right now because I'm intrigued, and they feel like they're in the shape of Mickey's head. And obviously they're cranberry. I think this is obviously part of their Christmas range. I could be wrong. So here we go, we've opened them up. Oh, look, they are on! They smell super good. So if you can't see, it literally is the shape of a Mickey head, and they're a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. So this is a single one and it's all cellophane and wrapped. So there's probably 5 more in here, and they do smell really, really good. I wouldn't say they don't smell like cranberries to me, they smell like sweeties, but hey, that's like my favourite scent. We're on to the last few things, now we're on to clothes. So I actually got this t-shirt in Tesco quite a while ago. Here we are, it's a red t-shirt, and forgive me because I can't remember exactly what's on it and I've just pulled it down, it's all tangling up, there we go. I know it says Mickey on it, and what I liked about this top is the Mickey, it's not just like in black or block lettering, like the M is like black and sparkly and then the I is like a matte white, and so it varies from a black sparkle to a matte white, which I really liked, and I think Mickey himself is on it. I don't know if it's his face or his full body, but what made me buy this top was the difference in the lettering, and it was £8 I think, and it was from Tesco, which I was quite surprised with because, you know, you don't normally think to look in Tesco for Disney stuff, but I will say every now and again it's in Asda as well. Sometimes you do find a little Disney gem in these kind of shops. The next 2 items are Primark, and pretty excited. So this first one is, wait till I unravel it all, it's huge. Now I actually thought it was a hoodie, but it's not a hoodie, which means I still need to get myself a Disney hoodie. It is a pink jumper or sweater, it's a baby pink colour, and what I like about it is it says Minnie on the front, but the Minnie is raised. So if you're visually impaired or blind, you can actually feel the M, the I, the N, the N, and the first letter, the M, and the last letter, the E, actually drag right down to the bottom. So it's quite subtle Disney. It's very classy Disney, and the icing on the cake for me is on the sleeve. If I just show you it, it's all creased up. On the sleeve is Minnie's bow. So it is very subtle Disney and very classy Disney. It's very feminine, I think. There was another jumper and it was a grey one and it said Mickey on it. You know, the same kind of idea as this, except Mickey wasn't raised. It was just normal kind of print material, and the Mickey was in that block black writing again. And it was grey. I mean, I did like it, but I have made a vow to myself that I will not buy grey stuff unless I really, really want it. And the last clothing item in this haul, I think I had to snap it up the minute I seen it, because I think it's going to be very, very popular and it's going to sell out very fast. If I can just find the collar, I don't want to show you it upside down. And I need to show you it the right way around as well. It is, I hope you can see it okay. It is a jumper. But it's not just a jumper, it is a proper winter jumper. So it's really fluffy, it's really good material as well. It's flopped to the side. It's really good material. And it is a pale blue colour, and right in the middle there is little Stitch. So it's not printed on or anything like that, it's the same material as the jumper itself. So it's not like a t-shirt with a print on it, it literally is all wool. You can sort of feel the difference between the jumper and Stitch, but it's not that big. It's just that the wool or the material of Stitch is a little bit harder than the jumper itself. The jumper's quite soft. I think this will be massively popular because number one, it's a proper winter jumper. It's really good material. Number two, it's pale blue, not grey. Because I've seen millions of kind of Stitch jumpers and tops like this, but they've all been grey. And number three, it has Stitch on it, and I haven't met one person yet who doesn't like Stitch. So I think these will go really, really fast. It was probably one of the most expensive Disney items I've bought in Primark, but I'm not surprised because of how good quality it is. I know I keep going on about it, but it's probably the nicest quality jumper from Primark I have ever felt. Well, Disney jumper that is. And I know you're probably thinking, if you think all your Disney stuff isn't good quality, why do you buy it? Because I like it and it's Disney. I just think it's amazing how this is Disney. It's gorgeous. If you were to buy this in Topshop or any other shop, they'd probably charge you 25, no, it's a jumper. They would probably charge you 30 plus for it. And I got it for £14. So yeah, bit expensive for Disney stuff. Usually the most expensive Disney material I've ever bought is a hoodie, and it being like £12. But I can understand why with how good quality it is. I cannot wait to wear him. I just can't. Like, and he's also kind of wintry as well because it's that kind of icicle pale blue. Anyway, I keep going on about that jumper. I'm just so excited about it. So that's everything I've basically accumulated since probably August. I don't have, oh, I do have. I got August Mickey Memories. Wait, and I'll get him. He's behind you. He's behind you. And here he is. This is August Mickey Memory. If you're wondering why I'm talking a bit differently, it's because my mum's behind the camera. But yeah, I got him. He's got quilted ears. He's all kind of that fake PVC pleather type deal, and his face is gold and he's all gold. He's mostly gold and black, so he's themed after the 80s. So I think that's why he's that pleather kind of material, if you can hear that. I actually really do quite like him. I don't know, he reminds me of some sort of funky age type of deal. I didn't get the September one, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on. I think they used to sell them at 8 AM online, but me and my mum were on there 8 AM and it wasn't there. So I don't know what Disney Store's doing, or they call themselves now Shop Disney. And I didn't get the October one just because I didn't really want it, and because I haven't got everyone in the collection so far, I don't feel obligated to get it. So I'll definitely try to get November because I know November's Mickey's birthday. But that's everything for this Disney haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you in another video. Bye guys!